Hello everybody and welcome back to another Mimic related video. It's been a while since I've done one of these. Okay, so last time on the Mimic we checked out every single monster and we ranked them in a tier list. Well, now we're gonna rank every single chapter and game mode in a tier list. So get ready. This one is gonna be a bit short and there aren't a lot of tiers. I should probably remove D. Well, whatever. Yeah, it's literally just a default template, and can I make this go away? Alright, well I can pause it, that's the best I can do. Yep, okay. So, I say we should get started. We have, 5 chapters and 2 game modes. That seems just about right. Alright, let's go. It's obviously quite hard to like chapter 1 nowadays. I'm sorry, after replaying this game 1,000,000 times, chapter 1 is just inherently boring. It's extremely boring. I mean, even for a first chapter, it isn't that great. Like, I'm sorry. After playing book 2, like, this pales in comparison. I'm not saying it's bad. The developers obviously put monumental amounts of effort into each chapter, but this one, I'm sorry, it's just boring. It bores me. Like, I mean, the only partially interesting part, for me at least, take what I'm about to say with a grain of salt, the most interesting part is the Hiyachi maze. I mean, it's mildly challenging, it's a bit scary. Everything else is, Yeah, alright, let's move on before I get, shot on by the whole Mimic community. Alright, chapter 2. Really good. I like chapter 2. I feel like chapter 2 holds up best out of all of, the original book 1 chapters. Yeah. The Megumi maze is, it's a bit boring. Shaku mazes, those are pretty good. I really like the ending Sama maze as well, that's pretty amazing. Also, we meet Kuzunoki for the first time in this chapter as well, so that's a plus. I like this chapter, it's kinda cool. Yeah, I think chapter 2 deserves to go in A. Alright, chapter 3C. Same deal with chapter 1. It's kind of boring. It's a wee bit boring. Yeah, I mean, the Mihari maze is way too hard. Omukade has a total bullshit hitbox. Kaito's speed is absolute whack. Like, it is really unbalanced. I think it's one of the most unbalanced chapters. Excluded Christmas Trials, and boy do I have some things to say about you later, when it comes to balancing. Yeah, chapter 3 I think goes in C. Same deal with chapter 1, but it's honestly a bit better. I mean, it has more content, and it's actually quite challenging. Yeah. Alright, last book 1 chapter, chapter 4. B or A? Well, probably not B. It's really A or S right now. It depends. It depends. A or S. A or S. I'm gonna go A. Is it better than chapter 2? Yes, it is, so I'm gonna move it after. Alright. Chapter 4. Chapter 4 is extremely jam-packed with content. The beginning is a bit clunky and slow with the taquitos, but after that, everything else is just phenomenal. Like, you have the school maze, which is my favorite bit out of the entirety of book 1. The school maze is just phenomenal. It's easily my favorite maze out of book 1. My favorite maze overall, no, but it's definitely amazing. I love it. Oh man, I should do a mazes tier list. Holy shit, there's a lot to do here. Yeah, really cool. Kuzunoki's maze, kind of annoying. We have to do like a puzzle or 2 before that, but it's tolerable. The Saigomo maze is also extremely good and a really nice conclusion to book 1. I really liked it. I'm excited for the book 1 remake. Yep, that is all of book 1 ranked. Okay. And it's time to move on to the 2 game modes, excluding Halloween Trials and the super secret event. Alright, the Witch Trials, instantly. Witch Trials, extremely good. This game mode actually came out before Chapter 4 and actually Chapter 3, and it is just phenomenal. I adore the Witch Trials. It is amazing. The flashback maze It's a bit taxing. I mean, it's fun-ish in normal mode. It introduces the mechanic of stealing items from NPCs, which will later be reused in Christmas Trials. It's really good. And it's fun overall, the Witch Trials. I mean, the flashback bits. The Forest Maze is another one of my most favorite mazes in the game. It's so ambient and nostalgic. It's so cool. It reminds me of some of the really early Ghouls Forest games, and Kazeko and Holland Zero are terrifying. Yeah, the Forest Maze is amazing. And then we actually get to the cherry on top of the Witch Trials, the final maze with the twins. I'm not even going to bother trying to pronounce their original names. I tried that a couple times and it didn't really work out for me. Yeah, Witch Trials is just really good overall. I really like the Witch Trials. It's just great. Oh boy, okay, fuck you. You're easily the worst chapter and or game mode in the entirety of Mimic. I'm sorry, Christmas Trials is terrible. It's actually god-awful. It's cringy. The plot is terrible. For game mode, it feels really rushed. There's not a lot to do. It has copied mechanics. Krampus is probably the most overpowered monster in all of Mimic, and his AI is total bullshit, especially in Nightmare mode. They removed crevices, which sucks. Oh man, what else can I do to say about Christmas Trials? The toys bit was inadvertently difficult with extremely obscure toy locations, and I'm also kind of shocked how people managed to do this without a walkthrough. I hope that I'm not alone on this one. Yeah, I refuse to believe that Christmas Trials Nightmare is possible solo. And it's also really buggy too. Yeah, the intro cutscene is unskippable. Like, oh man, it's really clunky, it's really slow. It's retarded, and I hate Christmas Trials with each and every inch of my fiber of my being. I don't even know. Yeah, I just hate Christmas Trials a lot. It's terrible. Yeah, thank God it's gone now. Unfortunately, it's coming back next year. Yeah, every event is coming back next year, and I'm sure as hell playing Halloween Trials when it's coming back in May is the 5th month of the year. Halloween Trials is coming back in 4 months and a couple of days, so I'm really excited to play Halloween Trials for myself, because from what people are saying, it's better than Witch Trials. It's the best game mode in the whole game, and it's extremely goddamn good, so I'm real excited for it. I know nothing of it. Alright, Book 2, instantly S. It's the best, easily. No further comments. It is the best game mode. Yeah, it is really jam-packed full of content. It's the most jam-packed chapter of them all. I like how the developers did like a massive graphical overhaul over the entire game, added new graphics, better models, and absolutely everything. Original soundtracks and other noises composed by Ambient is the guy's name, so shout out to him. It's really good. It's a really good chapter. The sound design is amazing. They also have actual good voice lines for monsters instead of Japanese text-to-speech like in Mr. Chapter 2 over here. Yeah. Rinse Maze was really challenging. It obviously got nerfed. Rinse Maze is really fun and it's a breeze to play through. The replayability is also amazing with Book 2. Like, I played it 50 times on both difficulties. Yep, okay, and then you have the Nure Ona segment, which is the first stealth segment in the whole game. And it's a damn good one for that matter. It is really good. Yeah, what else is there really to say? I mean, we also have the Kurobozu segment, which is a little bit annoying, and also the Zukia segment. Yeah, I didn't really like it. And then, after all that, we have what I think is the best maze in all of Mimic, the Broken Ship. You have to traverse through 3 different floors, light several candles in different phases while it's going against 3 absolutely terrifying monsters, and it's amazing. And also the oxygen mechanic can be a bit of a bitch sometimes, but oh well, it is what it is. Yeah, Book 2 is amazing. It is so good, and also the ending is probably one of the best in the whole game, with one of the best music tracks in the whole game, aside from Kaito's maze track. It is really good. It is extremely good. So yeah, there you have it. This is my definitive Mimic, Gamemodes, and Chapters tier list. This will be updated when anything new comes out. Like, this year, the Halloween Trials and the super duper super secret Jigoku event is coming back. Somebody told me that it's called that. I know nothing of it. Yeah. I did record like a video beforehand for it, because it requires like a secret 1% NPC chance to trigger the event nowadays. It's still triggerable, but it's really rare. Like, maybe when the Halloween Trials comes back, then I'll be able to try it. Yeah, it'll be updated, obviously. I own the rest of Book 2 comes out, and when Book 3 and 4 come out. Maybe when any future events, or lanterns, or skins, or stuffs and thingies come out, I will add it in. But yeah, that's it. Okay. Man, this video was insanity. Okay, let's just go over my rankings. Okay, so in D tier we have Christmas Trials in Chapter 1. In C tier we have Chapter 3. B tier is empty. In A tier we have Chapter 2 and Chapter 4. And in S tier we have The Witch Trials and Book 2, Chapter 1. That's it. That's the end of the video. Bye-bye.